Maybe, bud.
Why was the red dot on your screen?
What do you mean? Right here?
Yeah, like it was like that dot.
Is it still on the screen?
No, it disappeared.
How about that? Go look at it. Is it back? Huh? No. Is it gone? Is it back? Is it gone? All right. Good morning, ladies and gents. We are down 0.9% on the NASDAQ. Let's look at the SPX. SPXs and not in horrible shape. Qs rounding over. A little gap down, not such a good thing. PLL's up today, Litecoin ETN's up today, but not much else is up today. Tesla down today.
Toyota. I'm gonna get some Toyota.
Gonna get some Toyota? Oh. Why don't you get dressed and brush your teeth, bud? All right, 1.1 for the NASDAQ. Tesla looking to reverse early gains. NASDAQ at the lower Bollinger Band. Maybe we will continue moving a little lower. We shall see. Really, not much else is going on. Let's go look at some headlines. Such as Doge is going nuts. And ETH is doing good too. Link, BNB, not doing anything. Future slip on inflation fears. Let's take a look at what that's about. Commodities prices fanned inflation. All right, let's take a look at FinViz. Crude oil, sugar, lumber, and coffee. Yeah, lumber's just been on a rocket ship upward. Damn. You're making bank if you're owning a forest up north where you can still grow trees. Hey, what's up, Black? So cotton is going up too. Not to crazy ranges though. Yeah, it's not a fun time right now. Let's take a look at let's take a look at the large caps. Starting with Apple. Ooh, rolling over a little bit here, maybe ranging. Morning, Mohammed. Yeah, we're at the lower Bollinger Band right now on the Nasdaq. So Apple firmly lower this morning. Microsoft so far somewhat stable. Still down, but down about a 0.5%. What was Apple down to? Apple's down 2. Microsoft's down half. A little bit intriguing on that one. Google filling the gap. Facebook. Facebook's still above the gap. Amazon. Biscuit. Amazon backing away from a breakout. Couldn't quite do it. So we're stalling into highs, but we're not breaking down, which arguably is good. That's a pretty good basket right there, Blair. Yeah, I bet it hurts today. Hey, what's up, Ellie? Yeah, Nasdaq down at the lower Bollinger Band isn't the direction we were hoping it was going to go. Hmm? He's not. He's out. Go check his desk. He sold AMD yesterday because fuck it. Yeah, that's So, oh, you got Doge yesterday? Yeah, I got it. Then sold it on a sell off and then went to bed. Yay. Yeah, Ellie. The paperist, Ellie. Ellie got a advanced copy of my new book, Advanced Trading Strategies. Fuck it. That's my that's my new book. Yeah, so Ethereum having a decent day, but yeah, Doge is killing it. Did Elon tweet something? Let's go check out an Elon tweet. Sure, he tweeted something, unless the everyone else just decided to buy it. Maybe he's been working on SNL since May 1st. There. Are they gonna pump it into SNL? Yeah, they could be. Woke James Bond. Baby Shark and Shark Tank merged to form Baby Shark Tank. Oh, that's awesome. Huh? No. Okay.
Who?
Okay.
So already has Chris that.
Irony Man defeats villains using the power of irony. Woke James Bond. One tech they haven't solved yet is video cameras. Video cameras on landing spaceships. So I don't see anything major about Dogecoin here. So yeah, it must just be the pumpables pumping it into pump land. It's pretty much what's happening here. Yeah, Saturday was today's what, Tuesday? Yeah, say 1, 2, 3, 4 days till Saturday. Doge could double in 4 days. Easy. It sounds like Thursday. Yeah, Litecoin's up 7% for some unknown reason. Cake rolled over. Lower volume though, not a huge issue. Yeah, so Doge is the trade of the day. Or if they have a Doge stock ETN. Not really. No real Doge stock ETN. All right, let's go back and look at. Even on bad days, Tesla's good to look at, I guess. Yeah, Tesla had a good day a couple days ago. Huge volume, above average, pocket pivot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So it was a pocket pivot, and we're still within that candle. We don't have to drop precipitously from here if we don't. I guess if they don't want to, but the Nasdaq is looking a little bit more sketchy. For some reason, yeah, Litecoin ETN's up 14%. See what the ETHE is doing. Remember, we almost bought that a while ago. That would have been a good buy. Down here at 20, it's up at 34. Hey, in terms of selling the market, they mentioned inflation fears when I was over here. They mentioned oil and copper prices traded near highs. So we ended up looking at FinViz. Oil up 1%. Yeah, well, it's a catch 22, Ellie. It pumps it, but it stops economic growth. So it's like a double edge. It's weird. It's not that, all news makes the market go up. But yeah, generally will pump the market, which is what we saw in 2020. Um, but when you have like real world stuff, like copper's not a good one to have go up. You do a lot with copper. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's up that much. Yeah, it's definitely pretty high though. It's a straight 45-degree chart. Actually just had a bit of a breakout here from a base. So it looks like it'll break out further. Yeah, there's your palladium. There's your inflation, March of 2020. Palladium was on a run prior to that. Platinum. Yeah, silver actually. Silver doesn't look too bad. And gold with a declining trend line. That's not too bad either. Doge keeps on keeping on. You did what? Tapped out another 10% on Doge came in? Oh, you sold then 10%? It went up 10%? Yeah, I sold last night on this selling pressure over here. Oh, where's that trend line? Yeah, it sold off. And then I ended up waited for the bounce. I sold up here. And then I went to bed a little bit later. And then it went ramped up. Oh, distracted. Doge went up 10%. Gotcha. Yeah, guess it was a rookie mistake. Yeah. It happens, unfortunately. Too often these days, it seems. I'm about to just go all cash and just say fuck it. Just keep all the gains I got and let the market sort itself out. And it's really leading in that direction, to be quite honest with you. Evaporated way too much. Like, way too much. Oh, I'm not happy at all. This is my first major drawdown I've had. It was a pretty good the other day on my Tesla trade. And I just rolled over starting yesterday. I bought it. I bought a call down here. And then boom, it popped up like $60 or whatever that is. I made like 20% on the account. And then boom, immediate reversals. Yeah. So probably under where I bought that call from right now. Yeah, it's not a good sign. I'm just ditching shit at this point now. Probably be a mistake. It's okay. Yeah, well, not to me that's making money, Bled, but when you're losing money hands over fist, there's not much you can do other than just exit. Something's not in sync, and it's me, so. Yeah, it could be could be selling, go on vacation. I don't know. Just popped in all-time highs, couldn't do it. Testing lower Bollinger Band again. Not enjoying. Yeah, basically everything's negative that I own. Hmm. Not a good swing trading environment. Definitely a better short-term trading environment. But right now, no bueno at all. And hey, man, I hope it reverses quickly. Not going to be 100% cash, but I'll definitely be enough cash to make things bearable. Pretty much getting out of options, which have been eroding me lately. Yeah, pretty good erosion too, because they're options. When the market's not moving in your direction and you have options, you shouldn't have options. Yeah, what I should do, and I should have been doing this the whole time, but I've had trading brain fog lately, is doing the whole selling options. I said I'd do this next time that we had this type of a market, and I haven't been doing it actually. Is selling options, selling these weeklies on my leaps. The funny thing is, and I thought about this morning, we're at 670. the weekly options only go to 730. They're not expecting this thing to go very far. It only goes to 732. I can't even get it up here to 787. I can't even get that option to sell if I want to sell up to the 787. So I think from that perspective, it's I don't know if this could be an indicator that you just don't have enough. Oh, is it just my strike prices? Oh, there they are. It's just my strike prices. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Yeah, but it's like 785. It's not going to be a lot of money. It's 27 bucks. It's nothing. Literal, pretty much literally nothing. $27, not even worth it. $745 is about $100. $742 is $100. Still not really worth it. All right, so under the Bollinger Band for now. Still early. Let's see how it goes. I mean, it's not guaranteed that we're going down, but those big caps are still looking okay for the most part until they're not. So Microsoft looking very similar to the way it did over here in this consolidation. Went sideways for a few weeks, month, then rallied back up. Hey, sub JJ. Yeah, further downside. Yeah, we kind of rolled over yesterday on the Nasdaq in the latter part of the day. It looks like we're continuing that this morning. I guess middle part of the day we rolled over. Yeah, during the show we were fine. We were up here 725. We left early and then the market rolled over. We were looking good up there. Unfortunately, now we have additional distribution. And today they have the follow through rollover, which obviously that kind of sucks. So MasterCard, Microsoft outperforming the Nasdaq, down less than 1%. Nasdaq's down over 1.5%. So that's good. AMD's only down 1%. Amazon 1.5%, which is still outperforming. Tesla 2.8%, which is going down more than the Nasdaq. Yeah, so Qs are moving in the wrong direction. Soxel down 8%. That's going to be throwing me for a loop. Right, down 8%. Wow. Look at Riot Blockchain completely differing from the Bitcoin chart. So glad I ditched that. Jeez. One wise decision I made. Yeah, so here it is in 2017. It topped after Bitcoin topped, actually. Kind of double topped up there. Ooh, talk about almost railroad tracks. Look at that. That's almost railroad tracks. Too gloom about, well, I'm gloom about it for options. That's all. I mean, this should be all the way down here, so it's not specifically, but the volume is the same. Even the open that the low go up, come almost all the way back down is the same. So those are almost railroad tracks back, and this topped right around the time Bitcoin topped. I'm wondering if this Riot blockchain trade is telling us something about BTC. Hasn't quite been the same. So this topped out on 217. So that's 217 right there. Can't say it's been super bearish since then. In fact, we're still above those levels, but it really hasn't been running with the same fervor as it was before. Definitely a problem. Definitely a problem. So a little more distribution up here for Ethereum. That's definitely interesting. Who's Kevin? Is Black Kevin chopping down till July? Yeah, I wonder if yeah, definitely no bueno on a lot of this stuff. Even the Tesla stuff's a little bit no bueno. But I would say keep in mind Tesla can come back hard and fast. I'm not ditching any Tesla stock. I do want to be clear about that. Just my options positions that have been eating it. So Tesla furthering to the downside here. Microsoft also furthering to the downside here. Oh, is Meet Kevin a YouTuber? Who would know what Kevin says? All right, blockchain. iRobot down 13%. Your robot's no longer working. They're going to shut it off because they're losing too much money. Apple now down 3%. Not going the right direction, y'all. Definitely not going the right direction. NVIDIA with a deep rollover 3.6. Not a big fan of that. So I'm pretty much, now I'm negative on everything in my Roth. You got profits on NVIDIA? Well, send them my way so they can offset my loss. Yeah, not an enjoyable day. Tesla down to 640. I don't know. Tesla's only down to 2.5%. It's actually holding up a little better. Some of the other bigger ones are selling off harder than Tesla. Keep in mind, no one in their right mind is selling their Tesla. Let's just be clear about that. You're going to see some people selling, but they're going to let it drop. They're not going to buy it yet, probably. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm definitely sure I've had one of those. Yeah, I think the and their Tesla goes dropping too, 2.98, one almost 2% for the Nasdaq now. Sub Jared. Tesla Weekly is bonkers. All right, don't make me find a new model book stock Tesla. See, I don't want to do that. That would negate actually quite a few of my options right now. Real panic. Tell you, man, the name works for everything. When I was doing the chat with the dude from BTCS a while ago, it was real chat, so works out. It works on everything. Just need somebody better to host a show. Well, yeah, Rob, you weren't here to pump it up. I mean, we were hoping we could do it without you, but we couldn't. Nice, Mohammed. Real good names. I like it. Yeah, Wright's down 10%. It just I'll just have a camera aimed at the I'll just be driving in traffic and just point it at the bumper of the car in front of me. That's what I'll do. Yeah, real fans doesn't have to just be porn, does it? Oh, maybe it does. Maybe it's in the charter. It's in the terms and conditions. Jeez, look at my actionable list. It is looking sad. There's only like I can count the number of things up 1%. There's six of them or five, so I guess I can't count. But there's five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And somehow the light tin, which is like the thinnest thing that's ever been invented, is leading the pack, so you can't jump on that. Well, I don't belong on your platform then, Mohammed. Do you own OnlyFans? That's really good of you. It's really good. Nasdaq almost down 2% at this stage, under the Bollinger Bands. Last time we went under the Bollinger Bands, so we actually bounced back up. So I hope we do that, but I don't know if we'll do that. So last time we were under the Bollinger Band was here, and we bounced back up. But I don't know about. And then there was this drop. So this was a coronavirus drop when we were under the Bollinger Bands. We kept edging under the Bollinger Bands right there. What do you see? I have a feeling this is what YouTube should be censoring. I haven't even read it yet. That would be good, Ellie. That yeah, that would be the wouldn't get a lot of wouldn't get a lot of people wouldn't understand. They're not traders. So they'd be like, "What are you talking about?" It's just a It could be my revisit of the Bitcoin 2017 crash on my live stream, 12/22/2017. That would be good. Are you deep in the scene, Ellie? Gotcha. That's true. Could be. Could be. All right, Tesla bouncing back. How about the Nasdaq? Not so much. 1.82. Let's see what the if the other big caps, or is it just stuck to Tesla? It's not really bouncing back yet. It's just up a little bit. I don't think volume's that heavy today, or at least on that candle. Could just be a bit of a spike up. Let's take a look at Apple. Apple isn't doing it. See, they're nibbling on Tesla. Microsoft, a little bit of a nibble there. Microsoft's been the outperformer here of the big ones. Amazon not really doing much. Twitter took a huge shit yesterday. I don't know what that was about. Look at that. Bam! That's why we'll never buy Twitter. Frickin' ever. Kathy Wood loads up on more Alibaba. What's that got to do with Twitter? Twitter acquiring Scroll. What's Scroll? Twitter users with more than 600 followers can now post Clubhouse-like audio streams. I don't even know what. I've never even been on Clubhouse. Arc bought Twitter? That was stupid. Arc FOMO'd into Twitter should be the headline right there. Bill and Melinda Gates getting divorced, so I will be re-entering the dating scene. Yeah, who's Elliot? It says Elliot buys over 200 million shares of Twitter. They just named some dude named Elliot.
We are showing you shares of Twitter, which are off the worst levels of the day. Looking spike, though not quite enough to take it positive yet. There's a Bloomberg report that says Elliott Management, Paul Singer's Elliott Management, was said to buy over $200 million worth of Twitter shares on the pullback in that stock. What's interesting to note as well is that ARK Invest, Kathy Wood, bought more Twitter late last week, 1.3 million shares on the pullback. So a couple of big names buying Twitter on the dip. You can see shares are still down 1% on news of that report now. What's interesting, Joe, is that not that much ownership on this show. The talk, I guess you call it, of Twitter not doing well in the aftermath of President Trump leaving office. You know, I'm not sure what you make of the fact that Kathy Woods bought a lot more on the dip, and now Elliott's Paul Singer has bought a lot. And I also, obviously, given the fact that he is a well-known activist investor, what then happens next in this story?
I think the buy from Elliott Management is far more important. To your point, the fact that Paul is a very successful activist, what does that mean for the board? What does that mean for the future growth of Twitter as it relates to the platform? Are we going to be introducing?
All right, so this dude named Elliot and his minions bought some Twitter on a big dip. Twitter is the activist platform. Very nice, very nice. So, yeah, I guess some big important people bought some Twitter. Is that going to be good? I don't know. I'm not buying it, though. They can buy it all they want. But I did think it was interesting. All right, let's go. Yeah, what else? I don't know, man. It's all about the big caps and really what they're doing right now. They ain't doing that much. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon. All not looking so hot this morning. Amazon doesn't look too bad. You gotta keep in mind, Amazon is eating the world. It's pretty much going to be Amazon and Tesla, and then you're watching stuff on your iPhone. But Amazon's going to control everything you buy, everything you watch. It hit me again last night. I'm like, man, even Netflix is hosted on Amazon. That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. I mean, Amazon at this point it's Amazon, Google, and Facebook servers are basically the internet. So, yeah, but they're not like a publicly traded company. They're wrapped in with Google. You can't really count them. I'm just talking about publicly traded companies. All right, everything looks to be at the low of the day right now. Amazon's low, Tesla's low, Nasdaq's low. Low, low, low. Yeah, Android may be dominating the smartphone market, but just look at the stock charts, man. That Apple, woo, that Apple is uppity. Apple's up big. Now, when you look at the amount of market share that Android has compared to what it makes is negligible. They give away the OS. And I know they're like building in some marketing shit. Of course they're doing that. Maybe I'm late to that party, but um, I mean a lot of this is iPhone sales. I do want to be clear about that. So, all right, over 2% down for the Nasdaq. Apple's in lows, Tesla's in lows, Microsoft's in lows, my account's in lows. Everything's in lows. Does not look very good. Sure, Nvidia's in lows. KOP is up 0.09% there, Ellie. See, we should have gone all in KOP. We'd have freaking we'd done better taking a 10% drop here than staying with the rest of the garbage market, whatever the hell that's doing. Not a bueno sign right there. Yeah, really not liking that. Not fun at all. So Tesla was bouncing, but then it stopped bouncing and moved lower. There was the bounce. Undercutting my trend line here. That's not bueno. I guess it's at my trend line here on the 5-minute. Maybe I got to buy it again. Buy Tesla. Just kidding. Don't buy Tesla. It's actually a somewhat interesting candle. This is either going to bounce back decently or just fucking die. See what IBD's got to say about stuff. Economic optimism slips as rich react to Biden tax hikes. Target 520 on Tesla. Yeah, I hope not. Oh yeah, we just dropped under that low. Happened relatively quick. 205. Let's move back to Apple. 337 for Apple. Not ending yet. Silver's getting a pop. I wonder where the good place to go is here. Other than just cash. I don't want to be shorting. a little too low to short right now. Usually, if you short when it feels good, it works out like 10%, maybe 20% of the time. I'm not necessarily interested in that. All right, Tesla bounced back a little bit. Apple bounced back. We backed away from the 2% on the NASDAQ. Gold, I don't know. Nice job, Ellie. Later, Blay. Apple's starting to look like a head and shoulders pattern. That's not very good. Maybe we'll have seen some lows, but so much trading left to go. Market's only been open for an hour. Not even an hour. MasterCard's 0.91. MasterCard and Microsoft those are the strong ones here. Support at the 50-day potentially for MasterCard. Let's look at Microsoft. Still above the 50-day. Yeah, right, Mohammed? It does lately, man. Shit. It does lately. I guess, yeah. It's lately an hour's felt like a day. It just hasn't been fun at all. I've been watching most of my profits erode away. Like, what the fuck am I doing? It's like way back in the day before I knew any better. I guess market's been too good for too long. I don't remember what it's like to go through this. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you got positions that can manage, then yeah, I don't blame you. I'd like to leave too. Yeah, yeah. These are interested. Yeah, I mean, day trading obviously has its benefits. Swing trading. See, here's the thing: is that you can only make what the market's going to give you. I mean, that's that's one of the things about trading that a lot of people don't get right away. It takes them a while to understand that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it actually makes a lot of sense." Is that yeah, right, Ellie? Exactly, exactly. Adjust to a new reality. It's not a bull market; it's a flat market. Yeah, so options trading doesn't work, and um, yeah, I completely agree with that. It's going to be like this until something happens. What is that something? Nobody knows until it happens, and that's the unknowing part. But generally we know what the leaders are going to be and try to identify incoming bullishness, and so far it's just not here yet. Minimal bottoming action, but that's just on a small time frame. Ooh, sneeze came on fast. Writing options, yeah, I don't have a lot of yeah, but I don't know, they're not very profitable. At least not in the ones that I'm looking at. I have to go find some really high volatility stocks and try to write on those. But I usually, I don't know. I was looking at writing a couple because I have Tesla stock and I have some long-term calls. Even if I wrote weekly options, I'd make like $200, which is negligible to my account balance, like very negligible. Yeah, so I would rather be patient than sit there and try to micromanage a position where I'm making like fucking dollars a day. Yeah, I think patience is good. Patience is always good. We always talk about patience. Don't always practice it, but we talk about it. Yeah, I think patience is good. Staying in tune, identifying. We know Microsoft and MasterCard are doing really good. Anything with an M is really doing well. And it's like Tesla's bounced a little bit more than Microsoft. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, man. Like we know about Tesla. We know, like we know that's the leading stock also for the next decade. It's good to know that. I mean, look, if all you want to do, which is probably what I should do, is just ignore everything and just trade Tesla, I don't think that would be a losing strategy. It may be a little bit boring. I don't even think it'd be that boring. Gonna add Tesla and lemonade today? Okay. Yeah, Tesla's actually come back pretty nicely so far. Compared to the rest of them. Let's check out lemonade. Yee. I'm not sure that's what I want to add to. Although you are, technically you're lower, so scary is good from that perspective. I do like the fact that Tesla, especially lately, is just pretty good bouncing off lows. Kind of hard to argue against a stock bouncing off lows. Look at that. That's a good one. But the obviously the major question is, when are we gonna when's the market gonna let it run? Position from 150? Yeah. Well, bring your cost basis down. Later, Jared. Take it easy, buddy. Yeah, hopefully it's not too long before it gets back up there. Could be a while though. But yeah, just patience. Just patience. MasterCard now down 1%. Litecoin Crocs. Nope, that's KG. That's Crocs. Man, look at Crocs, man. Plastic shoes is killing it. That's some fucking strength. Look at that. And did really good on estimates. Not quite doubling, up about 80%. What's Crocs up to? What are they selling now? It's got to be a new product line or something. It can't just be plastic shoes. Well, we sure know it ain't website technology. It's still freaking loading. Unless that's investors. That could be IBD. No? Okay. Let's just Google Crocs. Oh, CROCS, that's why. That's why. I was typing it in wrong. Random? Random in Slack? My favorite part is here you go. Favorite part of Star Wars. is when Darth Vader lost his cool during a staff meeting and started choking a coworker. Dogecoin co-creator sold all his coins for just enough to afford a used Honda Civic in 2005. Now Doge is bigger than Honda. Fucking hodl. As stupid as it sounds, just hodl. Are you in crypto? Oh yeah, just hodl. Just hodl something. Doesn't matter what it is. Wow, that actually is a little nicer. I've heard Crocs are super comfortable. All the nurses wear them, so. They matured a little bit as a brand. See what kind of men's shoes they've got. Croc sandal. Croc. They should call that the clog. Hold half of that. Talking about Doge? For shits and giggles. Well, see, that's cool. Kind of. I won't I don't know if I'll say cool, but expedition sandal. Feels large, feels small. Eh. I'm right between a I'm right at a 10.5. Some brands is 10, some brands it's 11. Some shitty brands it's even 12, but not too mad at it. 4 interest payments of $11 a month. Yeah, I see Doge's dumping on my other screen over here. Yeah, it's dumped like 10%. Yep, could try to bounce back. Teva, I don't know what Teva is. What's this one? That sandal looks pretty sleek. I need some sandals. My dog was chewing on mine. Fucking dog chews. Oh, Ellie. I think one of our cat's been missing for 2 days. It's Copper. I don't know if you remember Copper or not. The friendly cat. So, wife's super sad. Hasn't been home for 2 days. Yeah, Copper's a dope cat, dude. Yeah, I'll post a picture in random. Um, so every night, and I didn't even know this, but every night Copper would come into the kids' room. It's a fairly recent photo here. Copper would come into the kids' room, and they have a set of bunk beds, and Copper would chill in the corner of one of the bunk beds of the top bunk bed. Where's it at? Oh, I think I deleted that one. Let's go to Google Photos. Yeah, I had to delete some photos. I think I got rid of that one because Copper was still here. I know I've got it somewhere. I'll find it. Copper's a good cat. Yeah, I can't find it right now. All right, later, Ellie. All right, so Crocs having not a bad day. Tesla looks like it's already got bought up quite a bit. Some nice buying there about the 660 level. I think I'm going to bounce too. I'm not sure we're going to find much else. Hopefully we've stabilized about this area. And Microsoft doesn't look stable though. Apple also doesn't look stable. Tesla looks a little more stable, but it could roll over if things really start to turn to shit. So I think I'm going to bounce too, guys. I need a break. I think we'll go look for copper. Yeah. I'm going to go do that. I think I know. If he got eaten by the coyotes, I think I know where he could be. So we'll see. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you later in the crypto show or tomorrow in the stock show.